I love the rift. You don't get any of that ice water you get up north. Sure, it rains from time to time, but most days it's just an endless parade of clouds rocking gently to sleep, like a living lullaby. Guilty on both counts. Although my wife is the true artist, the way the sight of her makes my knees buckle. Yes, it's strange how much it affects me. They say that's why I can write such visceral poetry. Most Nords know the code so well they can see it as plain as the stars, but they can't transfer that feeling into words. I suspect it's because to them that feeling is no different than warmth, so it gets lost in translation. For me, I know the code like it's my sister. Only we're the type of siblings that never get along. Lately, it's only gotten worse. I wish I knew. Every night I go to bed, a chill starts to worm its way beneath my skin. If I do manage to sleep, I dream it's so cold my teeth are frozen solid, and eventually, they just crumble in my mouth. I do. You see, she's a Khajiit, and having her fur pressed against my skin is a great help. However, even with my love nestled beside me, this cold is like a frozen dagger. It claws at my very soul. Yes, although my love worries it might be dangerous. Spriggans, wolves, and bears live in these forests. Well, we can outrun the Spriggans, avoid the bears, and appease the wolves. I figure I can just throw some meat on the ground and they'll fight each other for it. Of course, she says wheats don't make for a more appetizing meal. She scampered off the shore stone to ask for directions. I assured her we need only follow the road, but she wants to be sure. She wanted to take a wagon, but I insisted we walk. I told her we're here to see the fall forest, so it would make no sense not to. I haven't told her the real reason we're here is to adopt a child. That part is a surprise. I appreciate your concern, but it's not as if we haven't talked about it. She knows how I feel about children, and we can't have them on our own. Farewell to you, good traveler. May all your roads lead to warm sands.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you, my love. The way you wander about, sometimes I wonder if
Markarth's a beautiful place now. Do risky
My
business
dear,
here,
I
and you do
apologize.
risky business with the
I
Thieves
wander
Guild.
because I know our love ties us together. There is no need for earthly bonds.
Why did I have to fall for a poet? There was that nice blacksmith in Riverwood. He would have made for a good husband.
Yes, except for the fact that he was happily married.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Anyone who says that has never laid eyes upon you.
My love, one of these days your flattery won't work on me. But today is not that day.
Then let us hurry to Riften, my dear, before the next one arrives.
Yes? Moon's guide you. How can I help you? This is why you bring me here? You want to adopt a child?
My dear, I thought you'd be happy. You always said you wanted children.
Someday, yes. When my whiskers start to fall,
You
your
should have
hair
seen me at the
turns
height of
grey,
my
and the
adventure.
libraries are
It was
filled
5
with your
minutes ago,
poetry.
But you were looking
Then
the
I
other
will
way.
want nothing more than to share our love with another. But not now.
Your whiskers will never fall, my love, and my hair has long started to gray.
Listen to me.
Your flattery won't work, Yoli. Not this time. You know as well as I that we are in no position to adopt. Seriously, Yoli, a child? By Segunda, I thought we were here to see the forest. I thought we came to Riften to... Damn you, poet. Damn you!
Feeling much
The
better
one
now.
time you decide not
Look
to
at me
be
like that. I'm being
romantic.
serious.
My love, I don't know what happened. We've never fought before. I've always been honest with her about wanting children. But why? We disagree about many things, and typically she always gets her way. Why would she lie about wanting children? Friend, do you think you can talk to her for me? Find out what it is that's really bothering her? Thank you. She's still up there. I thought I heard weeping, but I fear she does not want to see me.
I'm off work at the Blackbriar Meadery. I'll be back there in the morning.
Yes? That idiot! A child! What was he thinking? What kind of couple adopts before marriage? It is not about having children. That isn't why I'm upset. This is about us. Yoli and I. I can always tell when he has a secret. The corner of his mouth twists up into this impish little grin. When he said we were coming to Riften, I was certain he was going to propose. And then I could tell him that I was wrong about him. I was wrong about us. That all this was worth it in the end. Now I fear I may vanish from this world, having never had that question answered. Yoli thinks we keep no secrets, but I have never told him the truth. I am already dead. Appearances can deceive. How else can you explain why I never hunger and never sleep? But every night, I stay with him and hope that if I can keep him warm, there will come a time when he does not tremble. We met at the temple. He came there to pray. I came there to die. I no longer wanted any part of this world. I knelt before the gods, asked for a safe passage, and plunged the dagger into my heart. That's when I heard the scream. It was Yoli running to my side. I remember tilting my head back as the life faded from my body. He wasn't the handsomest man, and his arms quivered as he held me. Yet there was something there. A spark. Part of me knew it wasn't love. The gods wouldn't be so cruel. But another part of me wanted just one more day, one more minute to find out if it was. I awoke the next morning with my wound dressed. Gioli said I missed my heart by an inch. But deep down, I knew I had not.
My love, is this true?
Gioli, you are listening the whole time?
Yes, I apologize. The floorboards here are thin. But no matter. Are you really dying?
I'm not dying, love. I'm dead. And what difference does it make when I am dead to you?
Is that what this is about? You don't understand, Inari. My parents never married. They said true love requires no title, trinkets, or ceremony to hold it together. It just is.
Ayoli, you fool! Did you ever consider your father was just too cheap to buy an amulet of Mara?
You could be right, but they loved each other deeply. And that's what I wanted for us.
My love, I am sorry. I never knew. It's just... I am on borrowed time and I thought...
I don't understand. I saved you that day. The apothecary said you made a full recovery, and you are as stunning today as the day we met.
Flattery will not save me. Words are just words.
My dear, you are mistaken. Words are eternal, and I will prove it to you when I speak them at the temple.
Then, you wish to marry?
Of course, my love. I don't know what illness you think you have, but if your time is truly short, then I want to spend it as man and wife. Friend, I would like some, time alone with my beloved. Can you do us a favor and arrange the wedding? It would be a great help. Thank you. You don't know how much this means to the both of us. I know you are probably busy, but I hope you find time to attend the ceremony.
I can make all your problems with the ladies go away, but it'll cost you. What do you say?
Yes?
Yes? Tidings. If you're selling, I'm buying. Walk soft, no strider.
I'm getting out of here. What was that? Stop! Thief! I'll carve you! What do you want?
I once told Sapphire we should wear jade and sapphire circlets. She said it would make us look stupid. She was right. Me? Are you sure? I did tell you I was cursed, right? That's what people always say. And then they both come back a month later and toss their wedding rings in my face. Not at the same time, of course. Most of them can't stand being around each other. You think so? I almost believe you. All right. Bring those two lovebirds over and I'll marry them. I mean, I won't be marrying them as in me being their wife. I'll be marrying them from behind the altar. Oh, you know what I mean.
If it is not too much trouble, we would like to have the wedding now.
Now? As in, right now? Okay, then everyone to your places. Bride and groom at the altar. Everybody else, stay where you are. All right, deep breaths. There's no such thing as curses. So, if everyone's ready, let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara who first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and in hardship. You, sir, do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
My Inari, my darling, my muse.
Okay, what's going on? You're supposed to say I do.
Our love began that day in the temple as a single candle, and as the seasons passed, it has only burned brighter. We will let this light guide us from cold snow to warm sands, for not even death can extinguish its flame.
Forgive me, Coyote. That day, when I plunged the dagger in my chest, I was certain it had struck my heart. But it was never a dagger, was it? It was always you. And on this, our wedding day, I have never been more in love. I have never felt more alive.
By Mara. That was beautiful. But I'm not sure I can marry you until you say I do.
My apologies, priest. I do, now and forever.
As do I, now and forever.
Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
Welcome back to the temple, messenger. It fills me with joy to hear you're with child, Dinya.
I
He
thank
said
you
it
for
wouldn't,
helping
that
my
it
love.
couldn't happen.
I mean my
But Mara
wife.
has shown them
learn
their
to
mistake.
live again.
And to think I was wandering the ash wastes only
One of
2
those
years
horrors
ago.
come here, we'll be ready to
Never
hide
knew my
behind our
path
women
would
and
lead to
children.
you.
You were guided here. You were always meant to be here. That's the way of things.
Then I thank Lady Mara with all my heart. For you, for our child, and for our love.
I hear that couple I wed is still together. This is like a personal record for me. Maybe that couple managed to break the curse. Still, we can't be sure until after the first year. That's when people usually divorce. Yes? Blessing of Mara upon you.
What? What can I... You.
I hope your adventures in Falskar are proving to be bountiful.
Make it quick.
No matter what else
What a
happens,
boring
the gods will
conversation.
always be grateful for everything you've done.